Yes. Everybody, okay, call it. Yep. I know. Hey, I gotta talk to you about something. About something right now. Look at this. Tokens. So you're going to get your NFTs, right? You got to get your NFTs. Get your NFTs. Okay, now listen. So you got your token. You got your phone device here. Where's your NFTs? What is this? I gotta talk to you about this. It's called the Kin Token. You need to get the Kin Token, folks. Kin Token. NFTs, right? 3 hours each. And folks, Kin Tokens. Kin Token. Well, howdy, folks. Me and my little buddy here don't want y'all to get caught up in the rat race. So you're gonna get your Kin Tokens early. You're gonna wait for that airdrop until the membership sells out. Now you could take that to the bank. You could take that to the decentralized blockchain technologies, buddy.
Alrighty there, okay.
It's the freaking Kin Token, folks. Get the Kin Token. It's the Kin Token, folks. Kin Token. Get the Kin Token, folks! You need to get the Kin Token! Get the Kin Token before it's too late! It's like he's, like, I get it, like Kin's Token. He's like, because he's like token. Kin's Token. Yo, buddies.
And we're live, bros.
We're live. Welcome to the show. How's it going? Oh, I got a fedora.
Kin Token here. All right, let's go.
I wish I had a rotary phone right now for that. Just throw some quarters at a rotary phone.
I love that phone. Man, I bought that phone a while ago, and I was hoping it would, I could just plug it into the wall. Grandma?
Yeah, that's the only way to call the past is with a rotary phone. That's how you dialed back in time.
Yeah. That's where the ghosts of your loved ones go, into rotary phones.
I bet the red phone in the presidential Oval Office is still a rotary phone.
It's really a time
phone.
Machine. That phone is a time machine.
We're in the Matrix, and that's a way out.
Damn, dude. We got to get into that. Never mind. All right.
Remember that.
So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Much appreciated. Co-host, as always, Nathan. Love is the answer. The answer is Nathan. And our guest today is this Cyclops made of wood. Wooden Cyclops. How goes it, partner?
Howdy.
I love it. Thank you so much again for making that video about Kin Token. Dude, when you, at the end, when you were like, I get it, because, Ken's Token, bro, I lost all shit. I just bowel movement, lost control. I started fucking laughing, crying. I think I watched it 100 times the day I got that video. It's over 3,000 views on Twitter already, so that's pretty damn dope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. Man, that was like the funnest thing I've got to do in so long. So,
I really appreciate that, man. And I just wanted to open this link up real quick before we go too far into it. Mute that. There we go. And I can post this in the chat. So Wooden Cyclops is live right now on Twitch. If you wanted to pull up both live streams, kind of have like a side-by-side scenario.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah. Thank Thomas. That's hilarious.
All right, post the link right there.
Use it. Hey Ken, how you feeling today? What's your spirit animal of the day?
Oh, horny
like
fox. I feel like a horny fox.
Horny fox.
Yeah,
That's
like the cartoon or like the wolf, like with the eyes bulging out at the lady on the stage in the red dress.
Well, now come on. That's what I do.
What noise does a fox make when it's lovemaking? Like a horny fox?
I just know it whistled a lot as a kid. Remember, like the cartoon of like the horny fox, like going nuts, like banging the table with his fist, with the leg up in the air in the back, like
I love that.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey did it even better than like the cartoon.
Mask.
The mask.
Absolutely.
That's actually kind of what I think about too when I think of that, because his tongue rolled out like a fruit roll up.
Hey, it's hitting the table with the chair.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Ah.
exactly. So that's kind of
That's
the mood
awesome.
I woke up in. I hope that doesn't get me institutionalized today.
Table with the chair.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I heard that audio.
Hey guys.
Dingleberry's up in here. Al Bundy, thanks for stopping by, bro. If you guys are watching this live, actually on the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see QR codes, right? If you see that QR code, let me go ahead and do this. You should scan it, and if you're the first person to scan it, you will get a free NFT.
Yo.
So I'm going to be giving away some of these Underdog Kenny dolls, because I got my wooden Cyclops Dutchie doll, and I've been playing with it in VR. It's actually on my desk. I can't show you it because you have to use my phone to see it. But he's like right about where this Red Bull is where that AR character is chilling right now on my desk.
Well, at least he's here.
Let me update that link on the bottom right so everybody can see what I'm talking about. So you see that Smurf Bro just updated to the Kenny doll. That QR code right there will get you a free NFT if you're the first person.
Hey, if you guys are just joining me on Twitch and you're not also watching the Ken podcast, the Not Another Bitcoin podcast, do that now. Get them side by side here.
And I think I can post an Underdog Dutchie. I can't give away any of the wooden Cyclops Dutchie collab AR doll things because there's only like 25 of them. So they don't get given away. I got mint number either 7 or mint number 8. I can't remember. I was racing somebody.
Nice. All right,
it's
man.
fun to watch you draw. I need to quit staring at it.
So what tools do you use right now to do this work on?
I am using Procreate right now.
What the heck is that?
It is, I think it's the best drawing program you can get on a iPad.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh, you know
I
what?
have all my on here.
I think I can get your Twitch screen on my YouTube screen if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
Ooh, there you go.
We're gonna do that then.
Do it. Yeah, that's the move.
We got Ken Bozak, the bro, Horny Fox, Mega Wastoid here.
There you go.
That's a lot of active right there.
What are you feeling like today, Wooden Cyclops, your spirit animal?
I was, I think I was at Walrus, like an hour ago, and now I'm like maybe picking it up to some kind of small land animal.
Ooh, I like land animals.
Tree, like a little frog or something.
Oh, frogs they go through so much, bro. Like when I was a kid, my favorite pet would be tadpoles. So I could watch them go through like all the stages of like life. And
That's cool, man.
Every time I seen a frog, as a kid, I just appreciated frogs because I knew how much like shit they had to go through to become a frog. Like they didn't start out as frogs, bro. Like a frog's life wasn't always hopping around and having a good time, and they had to go through a whole lot of shit just to become a frog.
It's like a butterfly, People identify like a caterpillar with a worm.
Totally. Yeah. I remember that blowing my mind when I was, I remember like talking to my dad, like, he's like, yeah, that's going to be a frog. No.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's a little fish. It's like a microscopic fish. What are you talking about?
It'll be a fish still.
Yeah. All right, cool. I got what you're drawing now up on my screen right in the chat section. So on the bottom right. And, I see it coming together now. Look at that.
Yes, very cool. You are going to be the horniest fox I've ever seen, dude.
Horny Fox was like a really good prompt. It kind of gets me out of my usual, I don't know. I feel like I start with like slug and go from there.
Slug. You like work your way up the evolutionary chart mentally. You're like slug. All right, we're fox now.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
It was easy. The heart on for yours was an easy decision.
I like the little ponytail hanging off it. That was great.
So is this one of the ingredients, or is this an end result for a recipe? Because I know we have some NFTs out right now for sale for about $1 in Nifty.
Yeah.
Is this an ingredient, or do people have to blend in order to get this one?
Well, I like to do the blend. The blends end up being like a much higher number. So here you got a level 8. So this is a level 8 melee attack card. And if, maybe I'll do 2 or 3 other ingredients. And depending on what the numbers are on there, the end result, could be like a 13 or something. And I'm planning on blending all the ones that I'm doing on Twitch will be ingredients.
Okay.
They'll be like the main ingredient.
So if you're watching, when we start using words like ingredients and blending and stuff like that, it's really just sort of like taking 2 of your toys and putting them together. Like how you get like a GI Joe, and then you could go buy like accessories, like a hat or like a jacket. Well, this is sort of like that with the NFTs. You can take your toys and kind of make one toy out of 2 or more. And that's blending or combining, and you can't really disassemble. So after assembly, there's no disassembly in NFTs, at least not right now. I think if anybody's going to pull off disassembly, it's going to be Dutchy. Sebastian's a genius. He likes to break the game. And I think Sebastian will probably be the first person to pull off like disassembling blend recipes and stuff.
Just pull it back apart. Now you have 2 things again.
Yeah. I really do think he could pull that off if anybody can.
It's probably not in some way. Now I don't know the technical difficulty side, but like creating a contract that's just holding 2 things and exchanging the third, and then you just exchange the one and get the 2 back.
Yeah, we can never get the same 2 back. It'd always be weird mid-number erases. That's what happened with
not
the
if they're like locked
split cartridges.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Using the current way it's done, yeah. But someone would have to just.
Yo, Blake said, "Okay, I'm here." Nathan looks like he had a rough one last night.
I had a family member die actually.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, man.
So thanks, Blake.
Blake. I hope you feel like a dick. Damn, your birthday's tomorrow too, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Birthday.
I miss you, bro.
That's exciting. Let's get all right, I'm gonna stick with this. I'm just gonna take this drawing forward and kind of add stuff in as I go.
I always wondered how people who drew changed shit up so much from like the sketch process to the final process. Damn it, Nathan, come back. We love you. I'm so sorry, man.
Oh no. Is tomorrow's Nathan's birthday?
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah, man. Well, a lot changes in the in the span of a drawing for sure. So I know, like I try to do the things that I know first. Like I know this tongue's gonna be sticking out here. Okay. Gotta get the stash, bro.
Now, do you like delete the blue stuff after you do the black stuff?
Yeah. This is a whole. Well, I'm glad you said something. I put it on the same layer.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I couldn't tell if it was or not, but it did look like I was like, I don't think you can remove that layer.
So okay, now it's removable. Man, thank you. There's been a few instances since I've started Twitch where it's like I've been drawing, and I'm like I forgot how to draw something, and someone's like, "Hey, I can help you here." So I appreciate that. My technical know-how sometimes lacks. All right.
I'm back.
There he is.
Did you just like masturbate? You look so happy now.
Yeah,
That's usually the face I have after I bust a nut.
I went and cried and I purged myself for those negative
Oh,
emotions.
you got
So I feel
liquids
good.
out. It's damn near the same thing.
It's just I come.
Ah, that's what it is. That's why it's so salty.
I'm deflecting by saying, but yeah, exactly. And I mean, I do. Yeah, I swallowed those tears,
Yeah.
and that's probably more than you asked for.
Do you see
Sometimes
what he's doing right now, bro? Like, it's really
I know.
like I
I'm
like
still
it,
watching, even though.
but I don't get how he gets from here to there, even though I'm watching him walk it. Like, it's so crazy.
It's yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is what I look at the most, you know,
How would
during
you
the
do this without a digital media? Like, how's this like done physically?
I could show you how to do that too. I actually have I think there's a Twitch video up that still exists with a live drawing, but let's see. I usually use a light table, or you know, I'll just pencil something in. But if you see in the little down here, this is a original right here. This is a tangible piece, and it's basically, you know, just I'm actually giving this one away. All you have to do is follow my Twitch. That's all. And you'll be put in for the raffle for this. But yeah, I use a brush pen and some microns and some markers and acrylics.
I love that you make videos of this because it's almost, you know, like an actual proof of work for artists because you know, as art becomes more of a you know, medium of currency, as we're seeing it be used as, people don't know how to appreciate art if they don't know how it's made. You know, sort of like, you know, like what's the difference between something that was printed by a printer or colored in by you? You know, it's so hard to tell to somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're looking at if they're unexperienced. So I think you know, like recording the process of the art being made and proving that work went into it, it's valuable to the people that don't know the difference from just looking at a piece of art that a computer generated and a piece of art a human made with their hands and in reality.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of what Nathan does like freaks me out too, because he could take a picture of like one of the collages he's made and it looks like a Photoshop collage. Because I can't tell the difference sometimes between like a picture of something real and something that was used in Photoshop to look like a picture of something real.
Right. Yeah, man. It's also
My eyelids look like a mouth, by the way. I like it.
What's it?
It looks like lips, like.
Oh yeah. I think those are the eyelids that went way too big. Let me go a little bit. Yeah, I like doing these white eyelids. Yeah, man, I love watching other artists draw. It's something about it too, just like is really
It's relaxing.
kind of calming, and like you have to yeah, you have to calm yourself down to do this.
You gotta breathe right.
Yeah,
It's
like
cathartic.
focus. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Have you seen those TikToks of people ruining art, like on purpose?
Totally. I mean, that's an art in itself in some ways. You think about it, just its expression.
Right.
But we can debate like the merits of it. Sure.
Right.
I mean, it's interesting.
They'll
It's
spend like
entertaining.
fucking 12 hours making something super photorealistic and high definition, and then they'll just like dump out like red paint on the canvas and be like, "Yep, that's it. Fuck it." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh, themselves.
Yeah, they'll just like kind of ruin their own art, but like Nathan said, it's art in its own way, and it's kind of beautiful to know that like, yeah, there's some like crazy detailed hard work under that splatter of paint the artist added after.
But like, if
Also,
people want my stuff, like the physical ones that I have that go along with my NFTs, which I don't do a ton of them, but like, if people want that physical, I'll send it to them. I'll even destroy it if they want. Like, if they want me to physically burn it, I'll set it on fire. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I think it's an interesting way to see. That's why I make the art burnable. Like,
Yeah.
I want to just let people decide. It's like an experiment in some ways, like letting just people freely think and choose, how they want to go about it. I think it's cool too.
that's part of it, man. And if it's like, even if it's a negative feeling that people are getting, that's like part of it too. That's part of art. Like, emotion, any kind of emotion, good or bad. I mean, sometimes I'll be looking at something and I'll be like, I really don't like this, and continue to look at it and either feel a different way about it, or just, I'm still like, I don't like this, and this made me feel a different way today. So it did a job of, changing my feelings. So it did something. I don't know. I think that's a big part of art, good or bad.
Is there anything
You know?
that you use to try to manipulate those emotions, like music, movies, or anything? Certain situations that you may put yourself in if you're trying to tap into that emotion for a specific type of, project that you're working on?
Oh, for me, while I'm drawing, yeah, if I'm going for something, honestly, man, that's a good question. I think it's more like I think it's different mediums, really, is a big part of it. Like, if I'm painting and I could see the paint and the paint ends up on me and I'm squishing it against the canvas or the wood, it's like that feels a lot more, I don't know, it's less silly and more silly in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? I think a lot more of my heart goes on to a tangible item like that, like the feeling of it. So, but that could just be my, like my personal expression, and that could just end up being a blob. And
Right.
it takes a blob into the digital world and be like, which is something I do a ton. Bring it into the digital world and dress it up however I want.
Do
So,
you
like,
have one of these bad boys, bro, for that stuff? Roar. Bang! One of these VR headset thingy bobbers?
Oh, dude.
I have one. We should go in the metaverse together, Ken.
Wes, do you have what? Do you have one of these?
Yeah, let's go. I should have mentioned it. I don't know why I never said anything.
I just got it the other day because peer pressure.
Yeah, we can hop into some stuff. We can do a lot of crazy stuff in there. We can get away with some things, man.
But yeah, dude, it would be sick to see you drawing. I don't know if you've seen what it looks like in there, but bro, it is intense as a spectator.
I would love to see that.
It's like full body art, man. You have to like stand up and like have a clear room, and like it's crazy watching like the things people do in VR. It's so cool.
Man, that is awesome. I was talking actually at Shitcoin. I was talking to a friend of yours that was doing VR. Is that still something that's happening?
Yeah, it's Jerome, Token Gamer, our bro in the metaverse. He like
Jerome.
lives in the metaverse, so it's really hard for me to get in touch with him without this headset. He's the that peer pressured me into getting it.
Dude, he's the first person that's gonna submerge, like fully immerse themselves into that world, I feel like. And like we'll have to go there to hang out with him.
I do. I already have to.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. But I like it in a way. Like he's an innovator. He's thinking way ahead of his time. But it's also the time is now.
Yeah, and that's inspiring me to get more into it myself. Is like, I don't want to be on MySpace when everybody's already on to like Facebook. You know what I mean? And whatever this headset thing is, that's the next social media platform. That's the next, streaming platform. That's the next. That's all the nexts are in this headset. So it's not on a 2-dimensional plane anymore.
Yeah. It's gonna be anything that people like Wooden Cyclops create.
I would love to see something like this in
I want to see his world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what would your world look like? Like, that's so cool. Like, would the sun look the same? Would the clouds be different? I mean,
Man, I would love to get into that. I want to do. You guys have seen my bigger pieces that are more complicated that have
Yeah.
like
Worlds
I
within worlds, almost.
and try to pull it, like try to get in there, you know, climb into that, see what's in there. Hey, thank you guys.
What up? I see. Good man, how goes it? Grill, how goes it? Kurtz, oh, I see you. How goes it? Said beautiful. Dang, what's going on, bro?
Tank.
Yeah, exactly. All you have to do is smell a piece of art to know if it's from Wooden Cyclops or not.
Okay, I like that.
What
Scratch
is it?
and sniff art.
Yeah, what's a typical? That's a good question, actually. What's a typical amount of time that you put into a piece that's you know, a standalone, like something like, you know, what you're doing now, or one of those more, you know, worldly pieces that have so much more detail and worlds within worlds in them?
Man, it really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. I've been trying to bust these out, like do a complete character in an hour, but that's been more of like a trying to test myself and you know, kind of a fun thing to try. But something smaller, you know, can go from an hour to 4 hours. Sometimes I'll hit it. I mean, all of my stuff, I go back to it and hit it again and again. Like I'll wait and sit on it for a minute, and then I mean, a lot of stuff you see on here, I'll do, and it'll be like, okay, I'm in my stream, and then an hour later, I'll be like, that's not right, and then I'll fix some stuff up.
Oh, you're pulling a George Lucas on us and remastering it.
Absolutely. That's not okay.
That's not okay. I guess it's really not okay after you sell it. Before then, it's fine, right? But yes, Star Wars the original will never be the same for me after all the edits. I felt like I woke up in an actual Mandela, like, you know, effect universe where you know what I mean, like how they talk about the Mandela effect. And I'm like, well, the first time I rewatched the remastered Star Wars, I had no clue what universe I was in anymore. I'm like, wait, is that a CGI dancing alien in the bar? There was no that wasn't there.
I think I would have felt a little better about it if when they did that, CG was at a better point. Like
now,
you know, wasn't at a good point there. Like there was a spot between like Jurassic Park and like just after that when it got a little better, where it's like, this is not cutting it. You remember for the longest time, Jurassic Park looked the best. Like 10 years after it was made, it still looked the best.
That's a good point.
And I watch it and it's like, it's still cool. I mean,
how do our eyes do that? Our eyes will accept something in one era, and then in the next, it's like, nah.
It's so weird, man. I do that with video games. Like
so many movies don't hold up.
It's like I can't play the previous. If I play like some, like, you know, I finished Far Cry 5 or whatever, and then I went back to Far Cry 3, and I was like, no, like this doesn't feel right.
Some games I feel like are kind of opposite of that, because if I play anything new, like any new Super Mario game or anything, I have to go back and play the originals. It almost makes me like fiend for it.
Well, that's your nostalgia for sure, man.
Oh yeah, that might be it. Actually, I'm being tricked by my own brain.
Yeah.
I don't even want to play. Yeah, exactly. I don't even want the game, but my brain wants some serotonin. So it's like, you want that game, man. You want to go play that. Oh, Sound Dr. Genie, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate the 333. Thank you, bro. Much love. Danish, dude. He said you need this, and I'll bring it up for the chat to see real quick, man. It's called the Catwalk C VR treadmill. Bro, you lost me at treadmill immediately. I was already out at the word walk. And then you had to wrap it up with treadmill. No, dude, I look like the kind of guy who wants to walk and play video games at the same time.
That's sick.
That is old. That's an old one. That's rad.
That's almost the opposite of what I want to do when I'm playing games.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, it looked really complicated, though. Like I got a strap to this
Hey,
thing.
Breaking,
and it's gonna,
thanks for
like, hold me
subscribing.
up.
Yeah, I have too much anxiety, like, that I'm gonna break something or might
Mm.
hurt myself. I can't be walking around or standing up. Yeah, I still get, like that weird, like, I'm a kid and afraid of the dark when I have the headset on. Like, I don't know if there's, like, a ghost standing next to me right now or not.
Yeah, somebody could have crept into your apartment or something, or your house, and just sneak up.
Yeah, there
And
could
when
be,
you
like,
take it
a
off, they just start
demon just,
attacking you.
right in my face. I would never know.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot more reservations when I enter that world now. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
can't help it, man. They said they're creating this feature for, like, when somebody walks into your bubble, and I'm waiting for all the videos that come out of, like, the poltergeists getting caught by, like, Oculus Quest. They have, like, this safety zone that you have around you, and if something walks into it, like your dog or like a roommate or whatever, it'll let you know so you don't, like, punch them in the face while you're playing a game. But I'm
That's
waiting for,
crazy.
like, hey, that's the next wave of, hey, this is how we're gonna start catching ghosts.
Wait till people start seeing ghosts in the metaverse because people die while playing games or something.
Oh, dude, the ring. See, this is
Haunted
gonna make movies
metaverses.
so cool because the
Yeah.
ring, like, if you're playing, like, a VR game and you're tortured soul, you die while playing the game. Maybe you, like, get, like, the ring and you're stuck in the game now.
Yep.
Oh my god, this just went to somewhere I really want to watch now.
Yeah. Me too.
Holy
I
crap!
feel like I need to. I gotta
It's
put
looking
the
crazy.
full body in there, but I didn't want to shrink his head down a bunch.
Dude.
Because if I'm gonna add like I don't know, was this guy like a saddle or something?
Yeah,
Gotta have-
I like that. He said a saddle.
I don't even know if this isn't even. We'll have to make it look more like a fox in post, bro.
What does the fox say?
I think
Is that?
the box already.
Yeah, exactly. I thought Nathan was gonna do it, but he, like, totally,
Nah, I
totally
resist.
disappointed me.
I thought I was gonna do it and then cut you off right there. It felt like you were about to say something. I'm a little off today.
Okay. Gotta get these little toesers in here.
Fox toes.
This is
Sounds adorable.
this is real messy, guys. I'm gonna clean this up now.
So this is how you clean it up? You just erase?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised at things that are done with an eraser, kid.
You
A lot of the best digital art is you wouldn't know it, but a lot of things are taken away instead of added.
go backwards, man. Yeah. I love it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's like building something out of, like, a big brick of clay. Like if you have, like, a lot of clay and you're building a sculpture, a lot of times you're removing material, not adding, and that's what's going to make it beautiful.
Yeah.
Same with our personal lives. Like the more we, like, remove drama instead of add things to our life, we're gonna feel better.
I agree with that. Sometimes you gotta thin it out a bit.
You know what would be cool to see? Because I was walking around in New York City not too long ago, and I was talking to a few of, like, the different artists. They have, like, there's so many different styles, but, like, the caricature and all the different types of artists. It would be dope to see stuff like, digital art being incorporated into that world, because you don't see any, like, street artists in New York City in Times Square using an iPad to do their caricatures. They're still using, like, paper and pencil and stuff like that. But it would be dope if I could, see, like, an iPad, being incorporated into that environment. Like, you're on the boardwalk, and instead of having to carry around the caricature, maybe I could just get it either as a JPEG, or maybe even doper, I could buy it as an NFT, minted as a one-of-one right from the artist off the boardwalk.
That is incredible, man. That is amazing. I want to do that. I'm with that.
Well, are
That
you
is
going to NFT NYC?
I
Because
was
if you
just
are, we could do that in Times Square.
Make it happen.
Around NFT NYC.
Oh, that'd be dope. Please say yes.
And you know how Wax works. It's so easy. All you need is a claim link. So you could make them, you know, the art and then email them a claim link for it.
Yeah.
Speaking
That's
of which,
crazy.
I got to grab another one of these Kenny dolls. QR code on the bottom right of the screen. If anybody wants to scan it, you can grab it for free.
That's your cue. R.
That was good, actually, bro.
R.
No, dude, I didn't even get it until Wes chuckled, and I was like, why is that even funny?
You're like, that's not a joke. That's not how you do jokes.
That's not how you do jokes. Oh, shit.
Do that like that.
Mike
You do
Salvi.
joke.
I just saw Mike Salvi in the chat. I'll be there.
There you go.
Oh, I love it.
Shout out to our friends at Pirate Chain.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The R. R.
A-R-R-R-R.
R. Everything's an R.
I got to give Mike a call today, actually. Mike, I'll give you a call after the podcast. I love you, bro.
Shout out Mike Salvi, one of the best
He
comedians
said,
in the
I
game.
was singing it like the Jackson 5. Yeah, I don't have those vocals, so I can't hit that.
No, I've heard that a lot. Like I've heard a lot of people compare you to a young Michael Jackson when it comes to your vocal talent. You're very vocally gifted.
Okay.
Our band wouldn't be the same without you.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know Ken and I started the band System of a Down.
That's
I'm
my.
lying. I'm just lying. I don't know.
Steal
Sometimes
This
I lie.
album was my idea.
That was my alarm.
We stole it.
All right, I got another one here. Sorry about that. I have, there you go. I have another QR code update. When I was updating the QR codes, it was taken off of your drawing for a second. So I got that back up for the viewers so they can see what you're doing again. Sorry about that. Yo, have you ever had like an issue where like, you know, you lost a piece of digital art that you worked on, like something that relates to like maybe spilling water on like a physical canvas and ruining all that work or something? Like, is there anything that you've ever done, like accidentally deleted something that you were working on?
I have done that
It hurts.
several times. Yes. And that's a big part of learning to back up your shit. Like you have to do it like 3 or 4 times before you learn. But like I back up everything now. I've had like commission work I've had to start over that I didn't even have like a screenshot of. That I, you know, not only could I not pull apart the original thing, but I didn't even have a screen. Like I'd have to literally start from nothing. And of course, you know, on a rush with a commission you get, it's not as good if you rush it. And then also just like personal, there's been several personal projects. I almost had like a whole like graphic novel length comic done, and I lost most of it. And I ended up
That's
not
crazy.
like once I got some of it back, but not all of it. And once I got it back, I kind of lost interest in it, which
Damn.
Yeah.
kind of like I lost more than just the art. I lost the drive to make it. You know what I mean? Because I lost it. Yeah, back up your stuff, guys.
I've had that happen before making a video, and Mike, I just saw Mike Salvi said the same thing. Yeah, I let my laptop battery die in the middle of editing. Yeah, I've done that. I deleted RAWs because I thought I edited it, and I was like, wait, where's the final product? I'm like, oh, I never edited the RAWs, and I deleted them. Why'd I did that?
Dude, even having apps like force themselves closed for no reason sometimes, like
Don't
but
even
sometimes
get
you'll
me
be like
started.
in the middle of something and you haven't even had an opportunity to save it in the first place, and like for whatever reason you'll see the app shut and you're like, what the hell, and you open it up and it's gone.
Sometimes those background
It's like,
eraser
oh my
apps piss me
God.
off because it's a while to erase backgrounds on certain things just to get an element you want for, like, you know, the be.
Dude, you can get them now if you pay. That'll do it, like it'll sense it automatically. Like you can like set colors and things for it to like cut out. It's wild. They're coming up with some crazy tools.
See, for me, that is therapeutic. I'll erase the
It is
background of
nice.
certain
It is
things
nice.
just because I like it. I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about it, but it's like one of those like satisfying type things.
That's how I do to fade images into other images a lot of times. I'm using erasers, like the same way a barber would like fade your hair. Or I'm just like kind of just like stepping it down until it
Unknown
fits
user
naturally.
in the chat said, I haven't watched your YouTube since 2017. What's up, Ken Bozak? You can tell it hasn't been since 2017 because now I go by Ken with 2 N's. So that's the old Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still hodl, bro. Oh, Graffiti Kings are in the house. 02 cool. Where are they at, bro? I didn't even see the chat move on them because I was talking to Mike Salvi. There they go. What up, boys? Yo, Graffiti Kings.
Nice. Dude.
Yo,
Shout out
if
to
you don't
Aaron.
have a Bitcoin kid, bro, let me see if I can get one of those shout outs to those guys for tuning in, man. I freaking love you. Let me see if I can get a pack. I have a few of these. Bitcoin kid. I do. I have a few. I will give away one of these packs in honor of those bros. It is $100 NFT. So there's $100 up for grabs. The first person to scan the QR code on the screen when it updates, you'll be the winner. So don't forget to say thank you to the Graffiti Kings for stopping by.
Thank you, Graffiti Kings,
Right
for
there on the
stopping
top.
by.
Yeah.
Just did.
Yeah. He was like, fuck, I don't want to forget. Let me just get this out. Oh, man, the tongue was my favorite part.
Oh no, it's gonna be a better thing now. Watch. It's the master at work.
Oh, I see what he's doing. I see what you're doing. I know who that is. I knew it.
See?
I knew it.
Look at. Hi. They're friends.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. It's adorable. I love that.
We're gonna make him feel good.
It makes me feel happy that they're friends.
Me too. It brought a smile to my heart.
It's a good time for everyone if they're friends.
Yeah, it benefits us all.
Would it be too crude if this fox had a had some lipstick going on?
I don't see any lips on it though.
No, lipstick, because dogs and lipsticks when they're excited.
Oh, you mean it?
Lipstick.
Definitely. That's what I had going.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just understood it.
Well, earlier,
Wow, okay.
He's
like-
on Twitch, so I don't want to get him in trouble.
It does
This
look like
is,
lipstick though.
You're
The
not
Red
gonna-
Rocket South Park episode. That's
There
gross.
we go. So I was kind of thinking, there has to be like a little P in here.
Yes.
So there's gonna have to be something happening.
Unknown user, I remember the giveaways you made back in the day. Won some Litecoin back in the days. Yeah, man, I probably given away close to 1,000 Litecoin, 100
So crazy.
Ethereum, a few Bitcoin. I did some of the math, and I definitely given away over $1 million since 2016.
Safe to say.
Oh,
So yeah, man, I love giving away. An unknown user, thanks for coming back, man. 2017, that's a way back. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope to see you in the metaverse. Hope you got into NFTs since then. And shit, be your own Satoshi. Create your own shitcoin. Start your own projects. Satoshi just, showed us how it was done. We didn't have to stop there.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking of another word, and Mike Salvi took it right out of my. I couldn't. Red Rocket, lipstick,
Yeah.
Red Rock. I couldn't.
Red Rocket. No, lipstick's acceptable as well.
But I mean, it looks exactly like it, but it's called a Red Rocket.
Right.
I mean, that's the
always
veterinary
referred to
term.
it. Yeah, it's a veterinary. It's the clinical.
Yeah, if you go
term.
to the vet, which is another word for animal doctor, if I lost anybody there, what they call it is a Red Rocket. Just saying. It's very technical.
If my penis starts to look like that, should I go see a vet?
Yes, actually, that's a good. See, I was just gonna say that. These are great questions. So if anything ever does happen like that to your penis, See, also a horse doctor for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, they can cure
Make it out.
COVID, I heard.
I don't know about that. But
Wieners. 'Cause horses have
Yeah.
they have
incredible.
maximum wean.
Yeah, they got a dope
Do you
ass.
guys
wing.
remember the rumor of like the queen getting banged by a horse when you were kids? Because I remember that rumor.
It can't be true. I don't think
It
she'd
was
be
like
with us
around the
anymore.
same time I heard like Marilyn Manson removed his ribs and stuff. Like those were the rumors.
Yeah, that happened.
I feel like I
No
feel like
idea. No idea.
this has came up multiple times when I'm talking to you. Is the Marilyn Manson thing?
We like Marilyn Manson. What?
It's great.
We're enthusiasts. Not fans, though.
Not fans though.
I would never be a fan. But I'm an enthusiast. And I draw a clear distinction. I draw clear lines of delineation between the two. I like the word delineation also.
So
Oh, Mike Salvi just said Mr. Hands. All right, that's referring to a very, very, very bad video that we shouldn't even bring up. Mike, shame on you.
Like Argo Blue, thanks for tuning in, bro. Good to see you here, having a good time, man.
Oh, Mr. Hands, it's so bad.
Sound Dr. GD, yeah, that happened. Yeah, it did. The internet's full of weird things. Anybody remember rottendeath.com? Because that was a website that ruined my childhood.
No, I unfortunately,
yeah, I avoided that.
I saw those Faces of Death videos growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I could unsee all that stuff. So for sure.
I was able to pretend I was watching and not watch.
Oh, that's good.
I applaud you, dude. Because I kind of did the same for most of it, but what I did see was like, ugh.
It was like, I think everybody was trying to not wanting to watch it too, but everybody wanted to be cool, you know?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nobody really wants to watch it.
Damn,
That's
I
the
might be a
thing.
psychopath. I was totally into it back then.
See, you convinced yourself you're supposed to be. That's all it is. You're not
I just
really
didn't. I think what the problem was, I didn't believe it was real, and I was trying to figure out like 2 girls, 1 cup. Like, where's the edit? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I didn't watch it a lot because I was into it. I watched it a lot because I didn't want to believe it was real, and I was trying to find
You
the
wanted to
edits.
know the magic trick.
Like, I know that has to be digital poop. It can't be real.
So I'm gonna.
This is
normally-
actually insanely come together in only a few minutes, dude. This is.
I can't really believe it.
I
to
don't
be
think
honest
I
with
could
you.
do this in like 10 years of training. To see you do it in less than an hour is like really inspiring, dude. Like I want to
Yeah.
try to do like I would love to get into drawing. It's just like
Dude,
Good Procreate.
don't think I could ever do anything at all remotely close to this, even with decades of practice. This is so
No,
friggin'
no,
good.
no. You would have your own man. Let's do it. Let's next time
Big things have small beginnings.
I'll go buy a tablet and a pencil. Right, you send me what I need to get started, and I'll start trying to draw. Because I mean, this is like the first thing I did like in a long time, but like it really sparked something. And every day I see this,
Oh, our picture.
every day I see this, I just
Oh, yeah.
fucking like, I just my heart melts. I love it. So I drew the little guy looking up at that flowerish heart that Nathan drew. And this is a physical collab we did when he came over at my house and stayed a couple of nights.
Yeah, I was gonna leave him the picture of the flower that I made, and he discovered it before I could leave, and he ended up drawing the ghost on it. So it's like a perfect thing. It was like cool to just do that physical collab because we did the first like NFT one, and who knows, maybe the physical collabs can become a thing now, and I can claim first on that too.
Totally, I'm into that.
No, but it looks cool.
I saw what you and John were doing with the collab. I love that concept of passing a digital canvas between 2 artists.
cool.
That is the epitome of a collab, in my opinion, is 2 artists just passing a canvas back and forth, man.
Yeah.
You want to talk about bringing feeling into it when you get back, like the third rotation of something that started out as nothing from somebody else. Like that's fantastic, man. I haven't finished that piece, and I think about it. That's all I want to do is finish that piece. But yeah, man, dude, that truly is the epitome, and that doing that frees us up to do these collabs from across the country. You know what I mean? That's what I want to start getting into, is getting more people involved, and like,
how badass would it be to get your chat involved and pass like a digital canvas to one of the viewers on a Twitch live stream and have them pass it back? And
exactly, and that would not be hard. Like, yeah, dude, I love that.
We gotta get you a VR headset or something, man, because like a lot of fun in there, and you could definitely pass the paintbrush a little bit more seamlessly in that environment as an artist.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Man, you got me hyped up on that. I'm all about that, man. That sounds.
I cannot wait, dude. You're gonna be a hit. I love the commercial you did. And
Yeah,
I wanna see more of
dude.
that
I
too.
need more of them. All right, so I'll make you
more.
a deal. I'll buy you an Oculus headset if you make more commercials for Ken Token.
I'll make you a commercial 3 times a week.
What, dude? We're gonna send you a VR headset. I'll send it right now. Like,
You got to send him a VR headset 3 times a week.
oh my god.
You're just gonna. All right. Wooden Cyclops has a new business, selling VR headsets. He gets them free. I'm just monetization.
It makes sense.
Headset right away before it's all too late.
I can see it now, though. Tell me you don't see it now. One big giant googly eye on this guy, and he is an actual Cyclops now.
That's amazing.
Instead of walking around like a normal person, I'm just walking into shit.
Oh no.
No, that's not good. That's not good. You're gonna break everything in his house, Ken.
What inspired you to go in that direction though for that video? Because a lot of people that reached like my family, dude, my brother, my mom, everybody. It's like they've all said the same thing. It's like a perfect '90s TV commercial. Like it's fucking perfect.
Crazy.
And dude, I love it. So like I'm wondering like what inspired you with those characters and with the way that you went with it.
Well, it really evolved, man. I was by myself. I was by myself, and I was originally I wanted to go exactly like an infomercial. So I watched a bunch of infomercials. I took notes on like how to put them together. I took some screenshots where things go, and then I got on there and I was like kind of real high by myself and like a little tired, and I just like it went from like if you watch when you're watching it, like the first guy seems kind of normal,
Yeah.
but then like he's not by the end of it.
Dude, the blood though.
This guy's deranged.
It was definitely an evolution.
What was one of you? Did anything like stand out? Did you find like an old favorite infomercial by through your studies that you were like, oh wow, like this is my
studies.
Inspiration?
I found a whole pile of like cooking ones that seemed really familiar, where it's just like it's just like they're making French fries. Every single one they're making French fries, really. There's a bunch of those that I recognize, but then I also like the Sham Wow guy gets like real intense. There's a few of them that are like, folks, get in here.
Yeah, they understand.
But those guys rock it, man.
What I would love to see you digest and regurgitate in your own manner would be those old infomercials that used to be like the financial advisors. Do you remember the little people that were like twins? And I think they were like little people twins that had like a financial advisor. Yeah, you remember those commercials, bro? I remember that shit.
What about that since they were on?
Yes.
Remember.
They were little financial advisors, and they were like multi-millionaires on yachts with hot women, and the commercials would come on at like 2 a.m. on public TV.
That's dope.
Oh, man.
There's so many from the 90s, but it's like the original, like Big Connect and like fucking crypto, all the crypto scammy type shit you see with like Ty Lopez and like and Logan Paul and all that. It's like that, but like in the 90s on like commercials.
Broken dreams
Yeah.
is what I think about when I hear that. Oh god, that's horrible.
Man, they paved the way.
Yeah, they did for sure.
I would love to see what you could come out with after seeing a bunch of those. It's almost like that. What was it? Bill Murray was in that movie. Bill Murray, where they like taped. No, it was who was that? Where they had his eyes taped open and like brainwashed him. It was like an older movie. Mel Gibson?
Clockwork Orange?
No, it was after that. It was
You're talking the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Where
no.
he's yeah.
They had it. Are you talking about Total Recall?
Yes.
No, but that's some. They didn't brainwash
On the
him.
cover where he's just got his like eyes open. They kind. I mean, yeah. They.
I
they
bet
did
Al Bundy
brainwash
knows.
him,
I see
actually.
you in the chat.
The whole story is that they brainwashed him.
He was
into
like
believing
he was
that
like tied
he was
to a
somebody
chair,
else.
looking at a TV, and then I think it was Mel Gibson, and he was like he in the beginning of the movie he was so like paranoid. His apartment was set up to be like explosive, so like it was just a paranoid schizophrenic, and then he eventually does get like. I don't know. Damn it, it's gonna bother me now.
It sounds like kind of part Fight Club and part.
It could be
sounds like
it could be a few different movies.
It
I'm
sounds
putting
like you
together.
put together a few movies.
You know,
But I
This
like
is-
your movie better.
It doesn't
I'm
make
saying.
sense.
I'm gonna take some mushrooms and watch 4 different movies all at the same time and see if I can find that one movie out of those 4 altogether.
You'll probably find it. Mushrooms are like human, like internet, basically waiting to be unlocked.
Human internet. It's
We'll figure it out eventually.
it's a SIM card to the broadband of human consciousness.
Yeah, more like a lightning rod. Like it's just like putting this metal rod in the universe in case you get struck with electricity.
I love the pupils, or I guess not the pupils, the retina being the it reminds me of the Apple pinwheel of like loading, like the loading pinwheel.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
It looks like my thoughts are loading, or what I'm seeing is like loading.
Yeah, I've been doing eyes like that for a while. Not really. It's fun. Little rainbow action. Okay.
There we go.
This guy's pretty close here.
The shading really brought it to life. Like that.
Well,
Yeah.
That's where the skill really that's where you're showing off. That
Yeah, it's where a
shading-
lot of it comes in.
Well, we were talking about taking away earlier, and it's like if you do a shape like this, Procreate makes it really easy to. I mean, you could just hit it like you can make your eraser anything. So if you have like a stippled brush, you could do some really cool shading with it. It's a lot of fun.
How often do you discover like new tricks and things that you can do in your creation process, or is there like, do you think you have like figured out like the tools that the applications have to offer by now?
I have definitely not even scraped the surface, man. I learn something new every day. If it's not something that's like built into the program, it's something like you kind of learn your own techniques. But it's different with digital because it's more of like process techniques. Like you could change how your brushes act. You could use them in different ways. Like I don't think everybody does this like this shading how I do it with the stipple brush. Like with digital, it's limitless, and your style, you're not locked into one thing. You could definitely bring out your own style in every way. When it even comes down to color and everything. Just yeah, man. Always learning on here.
It
Pretty
looks, now that I'm looking at it, it totally looks like it's pissing on your own sign. Yeah, you know,
I-
like the sports decals on people's windows, where like it's that little like kid peeing on like whatever the opposing sports team's jersey is.
Calvin.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember Calvin.
Not Klein, the other guy.
Calvin Klein.
Another guy.
I
There we
like
go.
your
Awesome,
Twitch overlay. Like I don't know exactly what to call it other than overlay, but
Yeah, I think it's
the characters that you have like holding up the picture in picture, and your face is of a character, like the mouth in the mouth. That's so freaking cool.
thanks, man. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. This is like I'm still in the beginning in the stages of getting my Twitch stream down, but I'd like to do a bunch of these overlays.
Yeah,
They make it
really
so
cool.
new, and it's yeah.
Have you thought about making those like NFTs? Because I went on Fiverr recently and looked around, and I was checking out like overlay creators and stuff like that, and I was just like, man, I wonder how like I can convince some of these people to, instead of like using Fiverr to sell overlays for Twitch, use NFTs.
I had no idea that was people were doing that at all.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I made a tweet the other day, actually like a week or so ago now, and said, hey, anybody want to make like a background or overlay or something? And yeah, man, people were just kept recommending different artists on Fiverr and stuff, and I was like, wait, why aren't people making like specific dimensioned, transparent type images as NFTs? I don't even necessarily have to buy it, but I would own it if I did buy it. And with the way Twitter is heading, I don't know if you've seen it, but it looks like they're going to be verifying your profile photo by connecting your MetaMask wallet to Twitter, by proving you actually have that asset in your wallet. So Twitch may be able to go that direction and say, hey, if you're using an overlay, you might want to have it in a wallet that you can connect.
Right. Yeah, man. That's I'm totally down to do that. I'd make overlays all day. I had no idea it was like a thing really to have these, and I was just I just recently started watching Twitch at all. It's like I didn't know what I was missing, and definitely jumping from screen to screen, watching different people. There's some cool ass overlays out there.
Yours is probably like the coolest though. Like it's like being inside of like a mouth of a monster and being held like that's cool use of it. Like I've seen some different stuff, but like this is a more like it feels like the art's being more useful than anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It also feels like Our Real Monsters meets Alice in Wonderland or something.
I love that cartoon.
I should put you in contact with Arlene Klasky, actually. She's like one of the creators. I mean, she helped produce like all those Nickelodeon shows.
Really?
Yeah, like Rugrats, Our Real Monsters, all that stuff.
Yeah, dude. Man, that's awesome. Those cartoons, like.
Look at the shading on the lipstick right there, man. That is prime.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Look at that. We better brush a little more.
It zooms in.
You gotta zoom it in. Make sure. Ken, that's you.
Yeah, it's me. I know. It's like my.
That's you.
That's my. Literally, if you could reach inside and see, that's the inner me today, right there. That's for sure.
Well, that means that's your spirit wiener.
Oh yeah, spirit wiener.
Oh wow, I feel more exposed now than I did a second ago.
I know, but I had to point out it's visible. I didn't make it happen. You're showing it.
Well, I mean, with these kind of animals, like, isn't most of it inside their body? I feel like I heard that.
Yeah. That's the term "grower, not a shower" came from, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe we evolved from dogs. I mean, some people do look like their dogs. Think about it.
Wow.
Same weed.
That tongue has come so far.
We look the same, our wieners are the same.
Yeah, identical.
Identical for sure. Fuzzy, tiny, red. I don't. Angry.
This is so trippy. Like it's come so far from the original. Like I was saying a second ago, the tongue is like it's totally a different tongue. You know, it went from drooling and salivating to having a little buddy chilling on it, and just like it's kind of crazy because it's almost like watching a movie and trying to predict like the ending, like trying to find the plot lines and all that. Like, oh, I see where this is going, and then like M. Night Shyamalan, I get this plot twist.
Shyamalanian. It's a Shyamalanian twist, they'll call it one day, 100 years from now. It'll be a technique that's taught in film schools.
Well, look at this twist here.
Yeah, the problem is though, he's so known for his twists that it's not a twist anymore.
I know, you just always see like I know something's gonna happen. I don't know what, but you're not gonna get me again.
As that just doesn't do anything.
That would be really good.
Amazing.
That would be the twist of all twists.
His next movie's just like called Dude in a Room, and it's just a guy sitting in a chair in a white room for 2 hours and nothing happens.
That's Idiocracy, right? Wasn't that like where they called the movie Fart or something, and it's just a dude farting for 2 hours?
It was just a butt on screen.
Yeah, that's one.
It won the Oscar that year.
Yeah, it did.
Fun fact.
Oh, Sound Dr. Genie mentioned animation. Yeah, I was wondering, have you dabbled in animating and bringing any of these to life?
Yeah, I do. I've done some short animations. I've done some for Ken. But not super not anything super complex. I have been learning some programs to do a bit more. But yeah, that's definitely a step. I would love to team up with an animator as well.
Some good ones out there.
If anybody is interested in doing that, I've done it several times and it's super fun.
I've seen some cool collaborative efforts come out of the Bored Ape Yacht Club where animators are animating those still images of people's bored apes and like bringing them to life, and it's really trippy because like they keep the art style pretty much like original. It's just animated.
Yeah. I think some of these animators are doing double duty like that. They a few of them I've given them art to. They're just taking one stagnant picture, so they have to draw. Like they're like they have to go in and look at the lines and make the lines look the same for the sake of continuity.
Yeah.
So kudos to the animators out there for sure.
Kudos all around to y'all animators out there.
Yeah, triple threats are animators, artists who animate, who are also musicians.
It's true. It's actually very hard to find because they all take a long time to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But
absolutely.
And then the odds of being good at all three of them in a way that, you know what I mean? It's like not overlapping but complementary. I've seen people make things that are like, wow, there's too much going on. And then some people are like, whoa, this is like cinematic.
Yeah, dude. I don't I try to do all those things real half-assed.
Well, the sound, I think sound engineering, especially when you animate things, like it goes a long way because there's like GIFs are cool, but when you can get like an audio loop and you can hear like the sounds in it and stuff, like some of this stuff Robert Bone did for me, like the sound effects in it are so good, it's almost like captivating. And he's like, yeah, I did it with my mouth, and I'm like, what?
Bone is good. He's the one that inspired me to start putting guitar music behind my stuff. Like that's literally like my first one. Like if you see it, it says floating, and it's like the second part of the MP3 says Bone inspired. So like,
Yeah,
Yep.
his stuff, that stuff is amazing and hard to do.
Yeah, there's one. It's the one that I feel bad because I don't remember the title exactly, but it's the one where it's the Game Boy on the front, I believe, like the old Game Boy. That one made me cry. It's like a little animated short.
You have to find that and send it to me.
Dude, it's amazing. I'll find it right now.
Oh, you don't have anything.
He did
you
the
have to
music
get
on
to-
it.
Do you have
He
to,
did-
do you have any meetings or anything, Nathan? We're over the hour mark. I just wanted to make
I'm
sure.
good for another 10 minutes.
Okay.
But Nate McMillan created the short and Bone did the music on this one. That's what it was. I'll send you that.
I just saw one of the comments in Cyclops' chat from Dank Thomas that said, "Horny fox unfurled tongue does 6.9 damage." That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's what's up, dude.
I like that. That's funny.
Dank Thomas is the best. Thank you for being here, Dank Thomas. Love
Yeah.
you as always.
That was a great addition to the lore of this card.
Absolutely.
What are you doing? Oh, okay, I see. I'm
Just
just
some
like, I see what you're doing with the pencil, but I'm like, he's not. How are you not coloring on the tail? It's like ignoring it.
Yeah. See, I have this layer down here, just the background selected.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
so you
you
just, like,
didn't look
run
like you were
over it.
being careful. Yeah, he didn't look like he was being careful
Yeah.
at all, dude.
That's what's cool, man. That's what's cool about some of the tools on there. And I just sent you the link to that one. I completely butchered the name and everything, so I'm sorry.
I'll bring it up on screen.
Bone did the music in this one, I believe.
I think I should be able to play this.
Made
Let me
me
see.
cry.
Let me see. Oh, all right. We're gonna.
But what doesn't, right?
Here we go. I don't know if I selected share audio now that I
Yeah, if you look in the music, it said
did not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love those things.
Yeah, dude.
I remember pegs. I got her doing that.
Yeah.
Wow, dude,
Yeah, that's powerful, right?
that hit like all the feels.
Yeah.
It got me again, bro.
I could taste the ecto cooler, the high C ectoplasm, whatever. I could
I
taste
know.
it.
It's such a beautiful piece of art. That's the one that inspired me to start putting my guitar music in my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
got
that
a
again.
different sort of style.
That sound, the sound engineering. I could even hear when he picked up the pebble. I could hear it, like the sound of it. It was just.
He's amazing, dude.
Really like
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
That inspiring for sure.
Yeah. I encourage people to put it all together. And that's a good example of a collaboration, you know. People, one person doing the music, the other person animating and drawing, and it works out so well sometimes. So it's like, even if you can't be that artist, it's everything. Like, you can still combine with somebody else to be all that you need to be, you know?
For sure.
It's cool. We're in the art of collaboration. It is a renaissance, and a lot of it's about working together to figure out challenging issues, you know, finding solutions. And one issue a lot of times is how do I get this piece to really resonate with people? And sometimes you have to reach outside of yourself and drop your ego, you know, and allow somebody else to participate and take some of the spotlight.
Absolutely. Especially when it comes to art like that, like bringing in the guitars, like, I mean, you could feel the perspective of you know, of who's playing that guitar, and like, it totally changes. You know, it could have been if it was like a beat or something, it'd be totally a different thing to watch.
Yeah.
Looks like it definitely matters.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know if this dude's really a fox anymore. It looks more like a dwarfed lion. Yeah, that's where we're going.
Lion. I mean, it goes with the lazy lion vibes I've been on, so it does make sense.
And I like the theme. I've always called Ken the crypto spirit animal.
Absolutely, man.
Dude, I love the eye sockets. They're so like it's kind of gross, bro.
But it's gross in the best way. Yeah, the sockets are like they're almost like telling you, like, hey, here's the eyes. Like they're almost like little mouths.
I love it.
I love it.
Thank you, dudes. Some little like vein things in here too. I'll go all day.
No, we only got Nathan for like 5 more minutes.
It's good. I'll quietly hop off.
Well, I won't see you tomorrow because it's your birthday and you're taking the day off. So I'll say happy birthday, even though I will call you. I will. I want to say, happy birthday and I love you, man. And I hope you have a day.
I will. I appreciate it, and thank you very much. I'm going on a boat. I'm gonna be on a pontoon boat. Yeah.
Awesome.
Something, hanging out on this pontoon, and just like letting the cares of life drift away for about 4 hours.
Good shit.
Oh man.
And then back into family stuff. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah. For yourself, man. Do it for yourself. That's the best present you can give yourself. That's great.
Yeah. Now, my crazy self, I just think about like water moccasins in the lake. I'm like, I hope there's no water snakes when I'm swimming in the lake.
You got a snake thing.
Yeah, North Carolina, baby. I was hanging out in the woods, like deep. I think I hiked about 3 miles into the woods yesterday. There was nobody in there, and it started to get a little dark. I realized, like, man, I hear stuff walking around. I know there ain't people around here, so maybe I should start heading home.
Right. Man, that's awesome. I grew up in Alaska, and I've been in, when everything it was dirt roads everywhere, and you could just walk out into the woods. Now I live in Portland, and it's like concrete for miles everywhere.
Yeah.
But I miss that, man. I envy that.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. Like, I just like getting kind of lost in the woods. I can think for some reason. I know it's crazy, but I feel like it just like blocks out all the signals that are jumping around or something. I have no idea.
I love being stupid because I get lost in my own backyard and I have the same feeling.
I mean, yeah. You ever get lost in your own brain? That happens a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy I don't drive because, like, as a passenger, like, something about the movement of, like, just, like, gets me into, like, a tunnel vision meditation. I'd be the worst driver.
I almost accidentally killed you and Miggy the last time.
Oh, that's right. You did meditate. You're like, wait, how did we get here?
Yeah. It was weird. I should be careful.
Yeah. Oh, man, dude, this is... look at the veins on this.
I know. Crazy.
I'll probably go back, just keep on going back in all day. So, yeah, dudes. What are we calling this thing before you leave?
Well, I feel like since you said lion, I don't know. How about a foxy lion, bro, or something like that?
Oh, I like Foxy Lion. What does the
foxy
lion say?
loins.
What does the lion say?
What does the lion say?
Instead of what does the fox say?
The lion says, "Buy my dip."
Buy my dip.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like that fits, right? Yeah, foxy lion.
Yeah.
Totally.
Perfect.
It's good. And you titled it, which is cool.
There's so many bros, and there's going to be so many more. That if if you can think of a name, then that's always good. Keep naming these bad boys. Right on.
I feel like the bros who get into the
Awesome.
memberships will have the opportunity to name some of these and do things like that. I want to get the members from the bros, the memberships, more involved in in the NFTs that I'm doing. So it'd be cool to see like the members be able to like vote on naming certain pieces before they're minted and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have like a DAO that just makes like design decisions or name decisions on stuff. That'd be hilarious.
It sounds so bad because it's like we'll just make the customers do it. We'll make them stock the shelves.
Let's outsource our creative department.
Yeah.
Guys, you said too much.
You said too much.
Dude, I'm all about that. Yeah, man. The Bros 420. I'm so excited. Let's get it. I want everyone involved in these.
We only got a few days left now, and we're about halfway sold out on the whale packs already. So
yeah,
moving along pretty well. The commercial I think is the most helpful. Like holy crap!
Definitely.
So yeah, I love it, man. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast and having us on your live stream over there on Twitch. Let me get that link again. It is twitch.tv/Wooden Cyclops. I'll post that link in the chat for all the bros watching. It is in the description of the live stream as well. And you can head on over there, check out that. And you drew Miggy, you drew Nathan. You've been drawing, members of the community. So if somebody's watching live on my end, how can they get involved and potentially get a piece of art, of themselves by you and get more involved in that?
Hit me up on Twitter. I'm there a lot these days, and yeah, man, I want to draw everyone. I'm actually doing a crypto stash on Saturday morning. I'll be drawing crypto stash. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, but if you want me to draw you into a wasteoid, hit me up. Yeah, I would love to. Send me pics, send nudes.
Send nudes. Wooden Cyclops on Twitter. Thanks again. And Nathan, anything that you wanted to mention before we wrap it up?
I would. I would like to say that whenever I think of wooden, I get this sound effect in my head of like what would it sound like if a wooden Cyclops was like walking around? I don't know why. It's kind of.
It's yeah.
But also the sound of like wood hitting the ground, and I don't know. Just these are the things that go through my head, throughout the course of a normal day.
If you record that somehow. Maybe that's a collaboration we need to do.
Okay, I'll make a noise for you.
Dude, please.
Cool.
Please.
But I wiggle my body when I make noises, so I am putting everything into it. It's like when I'm in the studio and I'm doing like I have like my hands moving around, I'll do weird stuff. It's hilarious actually. I saw it. I'm embarrassed. Yes.
Right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here, folks, and you'll be able to pick up this Foxy Lion Bro on Nefty. Just look for the Ken Bozak GIF store over there, and I'll post a link on Twitter. I'm sure Wood will do the same if you want to pick one of these Foxy Lion Bros up and then, stack them, blend them, combine them into a wasteoid.
You got it.
Meow.
Thanks, D&B, for
Cat.
tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Spectrum Kit, for tuning in. Sound Dr. Genie for all the support. Kings, thank you. Hey, David, thanks for tuning in, bro. And Danny from the Crypto Show, ACU5, 3D Douglas, Al Bundy, Mike Salvi, Argo Blue, as always, Unknown User, the comeback bro from 2017. Thanks for tuning in. Blake, as always, on Twitch. Much appreciated. Go make sure you follow Wooden Cyclops. Graffiti Kings, Danish, yeah, you were here. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate the support. Oh, and thanks, Sound Dr. Genie, for the super chat. Kadoshi for tuning in. Kurtz, thanks for tuning in. Austin, I love you, bro. Thanks for the support. Even though I just seen his comment. That's great.
Yeah.
Senor Lupe was here. I love you, Chili B, Comp Space, and anybody I may have missed, Crawler and all. Everybody have a day.
Hey.
Yes. Everybody, okay, call it. Yep. I know. Hey, I gotta talk to you about something. About something right now. Look at this. Tokens. So you're going to get your NFTs, right? You got to get your NFTs. Get your NFTs. Okay, now listen. So you got your token. You got your phone device here. Where's your NFTs? What is this? I gotta talk to you about this. It's called the Kin Token. You need to get the Kin Token, folks. Kin Token. NFTs, right? 3 hours each. Folks, Kin Tokes. Well, howdy, folks. Me and my little buddy here don't want y'all to get caught up in the rat race. So you're gonna get your Kin Tokens early. You're gonna wait for that airdrop until the membership sells out. Now you could take that to the bank. You could take that to the decentralized blockchain technologies, buddy.
Alrighty there, okay.
It's the freaking Kin Token, folks. Get the Kin Token. It's the Kin Token, folks. Kin Token. Get the Kin Token, folks. You need to get the Kin Token. Get the Kin Token before it's too late. It's like he's like I get it, like Ken's token. He's like Ken, because he's like token. Ken's token.